Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here with you today.
Hey there. I'm just getting settled in, Alex. I have my coffee, I have my notes, and I'm ready to chat. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little quiet, honestly, but in a good way. It's one of those mornings where everything feels a bit slower, you know?
I definitely know that feeling. Sometimes the world moves so fast that a quiet morning feels like a gift. And speaking of things moving fast, I was thinking about that this morning while I was looking at my plants.
Your plants? Are they doing okay?
Well, they are alive, but I realized I keep checking them every single day, hoping to see a new leaf or a flower, and every day they look exactly the same. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it? We want to see the change right now.
It is frustrating. We live in a world where we can get anything in a second. We click a button and buy something. We send a message and get an answer. So when things take time, we feel like we are failing.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to talk about with you. This feeling that if we aren't moving fast, we aren't moving at all. But maybe that's not true.
I've been thinking about that too, Jamie, especially with my painting. You know I started that landscape painting back in November.
The one with the mountains? I remember. Is it finished?
No, not even close. For a few weeks, I felt really bad about it. I told myself, Alex, you are being lazy. You should be finished by now. I felt like I was stuck.
Stuck. That's a heavy word. It feels like being in mud, right? Like you're trying to move, but your feet won't lift up.
Yes, exactly. Stuck. It means you aren't making any progress, or at least it feels like you aren't making progress. But then, last night, I sat down and just looked at the canvas. I didn't even pick up a brush. I just looked.
Just looking? That doesn't sound like working, Alex.
That's what I thought. But as I looked, I noticed something. I saw a small detail in the trees that I didn't like before, but now it looked perfect. My mind had changed, even if the painting hadn't. I realized that while I wasn't painting, I was still learning how to see.
Oh, I like that. Learning how to see. So even though you weren't moving the brush, your brain was still growing?
Right. I was making slow progress. Very slow progress. But it was still value. It still had worth.
It's hard to value things that are slow. We usually value things that are big and loud and fast. If someone loses 10 kilos in a week, we say, wow, that's amazing. But if someone loses 1 gram a day, we don't even notice.
But 1 gram a day is still progress. Let's think about that word for a second. Progress. It just means moving forward. It doesn't say how fast you have to move.
That's a good point. Progress is just movement. Whether it's a centimeter or a kilometer, it's still movement. But why do we feel so much pressure to be fast?
I think we compare ourselves to others too much. We see someone online who learned a new language in 3 months, and we think, why am I still struggling with basic sentences after a year?
Guilty. I do that all the time. I see people on social media who seem to have it all figured out. They have the perfect house, the perfect job, the perfect hobbies, and here I am still trying to remember to water my plants.
You're not alone in this, Jamie. We all do it. But remember, social media is a highlight reel. It's the best parts, not the slow parts. They don't show the hundreds of days where nothing happened.
You're right. It's like looking at a finished building and forgetting that someone had to lay every single brick, one by one. Laying a brick is slow. It's boring. But that's how the house gets built.
Exactly. 1 brick at a time. Here's a thought for you, and for everyone listening. What if the slow part is actually the most important part?
Why would the slow part be more important than the finish line?
Because when you go slow, you have time to build a strong foundation. A foundation is the bottom part of a building. It holds everything up. If you build a house too fast, the foundation might be weak. If you learn something slowly, you really understand it. It stays with you.
I see what you mean. Like when I tried to learn those guitar chords last summer. I tried to learn 10 chords in one day. My fingers hurt, I got angry, and the next day I forgot everything.
Right. You tried to rush. You tried to go too fast.
But then I decided to just learn 1 chord. Just 1. I practiced it while I watched TV. I did it for a whole week. Now I can play that chord without even thinking. It's part of me now.
That's it. That's the value of slow progress. It becomes a part of who you are. It's not just something you did, it's something you know.
It's funny, isn't it? We spend so much time worrying about the end
that we miss the middle, and the middle is where life actually happens.
It really is. I think about our listeners who are learning English. Sometimes they might feel like they are moving so slowly. They might learn 3 new words today and feel like it's not enough.
But 3 words a day is almost 1,000 words a year. That's huge. If you look at it that way, slow progress is actually very powerful over time.
It is. It's about consistency. Consistency means doing something again and again, even if it's just a little bit. It's better to study for 10 minutes every day than for 5 hours once a month.
10 minutes feels easy. 5 hours feels like a mountain.
Exactly. And you don't have to climb the whole mountain today. You just have to take one step. Even a small step is a victory.
I like that word, victory. Usually we think a victory has to be a big trophy or a party, but maybe a victory is just showing up when you feel tired.
I think so. For me, the victory was sitting in front of my painting last night. I didn't finish it, but I didn't give up on it either. I stayed with it.
I'm glad you stayed with it, Alex. It makes me feel better about my plants too. Maybe they aren't growing flowers yet, but they are growing roots. We just can't see the roots because they are under the dirt.
That's a beautiful way to put it. The roots are the most important part, but they are invisible. Most of our progress is invisible for a long time.
That's a bit scary, though. Working on something and not seeing results? How do we keep going when we can't see the progress?
I think we have to trust the process. Trust means believing that something is happening, even when you can't see it. We have to be kind to ourselves.
Being kind to yourself. That's hard sometimes. I'm usually my own toughest boss.
Me too. But let's try this together, Jamie, and the listeners can try it too. Next time you feel like you aren't doing enough, just stop. Take a breath. Look at how far you have already come.
That's a good idea. Even if I haven't reached the top of the mountain, I'm definitely not at the bottom anymore.
Exactly. You are somewhere in the middle, and the middle is a great place to be. It's where you learn, it's where you grow, it's where the story is.
I'm starting to feel a lot better about my slow plants and my slow guitar playing. Slow isn't a bad word, is it?
Not at all. Slow is just another way of saying steady, and steady wins the race, right?
I've heard that before. The tortoise and the hare. The slow turtle won because he just kept going.
He did. He didn't worry about the rabbit. He just focused on his own feet. One step, then another.
I think I can do that. I can focus on my own feet today.
I think we all can. Whether you are learning a language or a job or just trying to be a better person, it's okay to take your time. There is no finish line for being a human being.
That's a relief. I was worried I was late for something.
You're right on time, Jamie. You always are.
Thanks, Alex. This was a good talk. It made me feel, I don't know, lighter?
I'm glad. I feel a bit more ready to go back to my painting now. Not to finish it, but just to be with it.
Well, go enjoy your painting. And to everyone listening, thank you for spending this time with us.
Yes, thank you. Remember, you're not alone in this. Whatever you are working on, even if it feels slow, it matters.
It really does. Take it easy today, okay? Don't run if you feel like walking.
That's perfect. We'll be back next time to chat some more.
Can't wait. See you then.
Bye for now.